On a daily basis.
Soon to be Lola pala.
Anyway, hi Miguel. Would you say that your Filipino roots attributed to your talent?
Absolutely.
How did your mom influence you to sing? And what were the first songs you started?
Actually, my mom's a great singer, and she denies it all the time. And I think I got the singing from her. And I think the first song I did was I think "Tomorrow" by Annie. I think so.
Tomorrow. Ganun.
Iconic example.
Yeah.
And in Singapore, you started also competing in singing competitions when you were young.
I mean, yeah. I found my singing talent in a singing competition in my school. So I just joined for fun, and I practiced. I Dreamed a Dream. Susan Boyle, remember
Oh,
Susan
wow.
Boyle?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Everything's got
I
talent.
practiced that song, and then I performed, and my parents were shocked. I was shocked. I didn't know I could sing as well. So yeah, that's where it all started, and then I joined like some competitions.
Can you sing a few lines?
I dream a dream.
I dreamed a dream.
Musical.
Forgot how it goes. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. An hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die.
Wow.
I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's been a while.
That's so good. But which, as of this time, would you say which affects you most, the words or the melody of a song?
I think as a musician and a songwriter, it kind of like relates to each other as well. So I feel like the melody affects the way the lyrics itself affects how the melody should act. So that's how I look at things. So yeah.
Among the Filipino singers, who do you want to sing with?
Have you been
So
exposed?
you know some, you know
Some
Should I
Filipino
say-
singers.
Some Filipino singers I'd like to sing with. Should I say?
Yeah.
Who's on your wish
Okay,
list?
Wish list.
currently I'm looking at Layla Alcacid.
Oh, wow.
I think that she's a great
Right.
performer and singer as well. And I heard some her new song, and I think I have some songs that you could do.
Do you know her personally?
No, I don't know her personally.
You haven't met her yet.
No, I haven't.
Do you know her dad? Ogie Alcacid? Great singer also.
Yeah. My mom showed me some of his stuff.
So you ask permission from him.
Wow.
Miguel,
Joke on.
none of your parents or relatives knew that you can sing.
Tarif.
You were just like, can you tell us the journey on how you prepared before you competed in your school competition?
All right, I used to like perform in like birthdays at like or my parents' parties and just for fun, like in front of like their friends, and I'd be singing for fun, and then but I really took this school competition seriously. So like in my bedroom, I'd be just singing that same note where she goes like I forgot that part where she goes really high, and I just keep practicing that for like hours and hours, like weeks before the actual thing. And
How
then,
were you able to keep that away from your relatives?
I mean, they hear me going up, but maybe it's not in pitch. So there are a lot of factors. Maybe the room's close and it's a bit muffled. You can't really hear. So, but no, I think performing in front of a crowd in my school, like I kind of fed off that energy, and it was something different. And I actually loved that adrenaline rush, sort of, when I was performing. Yeah.
Okay, being a protege of David Foster, what are the things you picked up from him that you're applying in your life as a singer, and so as Apple the Apple?
I wasn't a prodigy of
Or
David,
he-
but I worked with him, and I mean, that professionalism and musicianship that he had was something that I could learn from, and I really took it upon myself to learn more as a musician and not just like as a singer, you know. And I think Apple also guided me in a way of the performing aspect of things and the recording aspect of things, and I got a lot of exposure while I was there in LA. Yeah.
Your singing brought you to places. So what particular experience that has impacted your career as a singer?
You mean like personally? Or?
Yes, personally.
I think when I was just starting out, especially when I was younger, I think. Yeah, when I was just starting out, I used to do a lot of charity shows, and I thought that I always wanted to give back my voice in a certain way. So through that, I decided to perform at charity shows, and I felt personally really pleased after my performance at Tacloban after the typhoon. So we did a song called Hope of One Voice, and we went to Tacloban itself to film the video and film the devastation and restoration of the place. So I mean, that was to me personally very pleasing to me.
Thank you.
Our next question will come from Pitch Person. Michael Almosan.
Hindi naman block yan. Miguel, did you have any voice lessons before joining the competition?
No, that competition, no, not a single voice lesson. So that was where after that competition, my parents thought that I should get voice lessons. So we found a vocal coach eventually. Her name was Amanda, and she taught me for a few years. She used to teach Hugh Jackman and Ewan McGregor.
Wow.
And it happened to be that she was our neighbor.
Wow.
So I just walked to her place and then she'd teach me. So for a few years, and then yeah. So she pretty much guided me. So,
How's David Foster as a mentor? Is he strict?
I mean, I only got to work with him for like a short period of time, like one day. I sent him a video of me singing, and then he picked it up, and then I just met him once, and then he played on the piano immediately, and then he's like, okay, that key is not good for you. And then it's like so fast, so professional, and yeah, it was pretty like fast learning experience. That's what I'd say.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question will come from Kate Adahar of Random Republica, who is also based in Singapore.
Akala ko si...
Growing up, who were your musical influences?
Oh, okay. Michael Jackson. The
Wow.
Beatles, basically everyone my mom and dad used to listen to, and but currently like my influences have kind of changed. I like listening to Justin and of course Ed Sheeran right now, and Justin Timberlake. And I pretty much take yeah, I pretty much take influences from everyone I see. So yeah.
Now that you're with Star Music, what projects are we supposed to look forward to?
I mean, I just released my single, The Only Thing, here at Star Music, and I mean, we'll see what the future holds. There's a lot.
So you're not sure if you'll be doing shows?
Let's ask Attorney Maribel Benedicto of Star Music.
That, to do more singles and then to do some collabs with some artists. Miguel writes songs, so he regularly sends it to Jonathan so that Jonathan can pick, an artist that he can collab with. So meron na kaming some artists in mind, young female artists also, but we can't reveal it because they don't know yet. So just watch out for further announcements.
Will he be based here or in?
No, he's actually finishing his school. So he's here like every summer, and I think he's in summer break na now.
Summer break and year end.
Year end.
Well,
And so between his visits, we'll just we will just of course do it through the internet, and we'll just collaborate through that.
Thanks. And last question, you write songs. Can you take us through your songwriting process? How did you start?
Oh, actually I started like at a young age. Like I have this weird thing where I'd pick up an instrument and then I just write a song. So when I first got my piano, I just had like a normal chord progression, and then I wrote a song on it about my aunt, and then she's not too happy about that song.
Which one?
It's called "What Do I Do," and it was about some problem she had. But again, I just write about things I look at, observe, and then
Run.
I think recently in 2016 I started writing songs about love, my first loves and all that, and yeah,
First
so
love.
that's where that song came out from, and but again, my songwriting was kind of all over the place. So my dad paired me up to work with someone called Amir Meso, and he's an amazing songwriter and producer. And he got to guide me, and it was a whole crash course in songwriting anyway. So he got to guide me in a way to just like straighten all my ideas in songwriting. So right now my writing process is I look at a certain thing or object or event that took place. I write 5 minutes about it, and then from there I write a verse and chorus, pick out the details. Yeah, that's all.
Our next question will come from the Nightingale of Quezon City, Albert Abilino of
The muse of QC.
Hi,
Miguel.
That's the only one.
Ano yun po? Para makaisip ako kaya
Wow, ka-beauty queen lang.
So, among the songs that you have composed, why did you choose The Only Thing to be your first OPM single? And why do you think the Filipino fans will be able to relate to that?
I mean, like it's a love song, and it's about a long distance relationship.
Wow.
So again, I feel like there are elements in that song that people will relate to in certain ways, and I just find it like it's a great storytelling song. So that's why we chose that song for this release.
So, tama ba ako na yung lyrics is parang na you went through that stage talaga?
Yeah.
So may LDR ka talaga?
Long distance relationship.
Long distance. Yeah, sort of. But again, I wrote that in the perspective of my best friend. So he had a long distance
Wow.
relationship, and so it's kind of complicated. It's very complicated. If there's time, I'll tell you the whole story.
Wow. How should love
We
life?
have all the time in the world except that maybe our parents would want.
Pero tama ba ako? Parang you had a long distance relationship, tama ba?
Before.
Sort of.
So how did you make it work?
I mean,
Pa-advise sa isang 30s from a 17-year-old.
30s?
I mean,
30s pa lang ako.
No
we
comment.
said it worked. I mean, it's still ongoing, I think.
Oh!
How are you working it?
Work.
We don't really talk much. So.
Ay, yun ba yun?
In the next
So you know secret.
Anong tag dito? So, di ba you just recently launched yung single mo, pero is the plan parang to release an EP or ano yung...
I mean, I think the plan is to release more singles in the upcoming future, and we'll just see how everything places itself.
Ano yun, nandito ka lang ba for summer or ilang days ka talaga nandito?
I'm only gonna be here in Manila till Sunday.
Wow.
Sunday.
Are you going to Pernas?
Yeah, but I come here like my family, we come here like once every year at least. So usually at November period. Yeah.
Ano yun? So far, what can you say about the Filipino fans? Parang as compared to your fans abroad and
I mean, I think they're really nice people. They're great. I get to meet some of my Filipino fans as well. I mean, I think last year I had coffee with one of them, and they were really nice. So I think they're just really nice people. Yeah, they're great.
Do you understand Tagalog?
Any Tagalog song?
I understand. Yeah, I think I understand a certain like amount of vocab, but I can't really speak it as well as you guys can.
You have celebrity crushes.
Local?
Local celebrity crushes? No. Yeah, no.
Or is it because
Aside
your
from
parents
Leila
have it?
Alcacid.
Yeah.
Aside from Layla.
I mean, Gio.
What's your favorite OPM song?
OPM. I think Habang May Buhay. Yeah, Habang May Buhay. I think that's my favorite.
Can you give
Oh,
us a
that's
sample?
old.
Yeah. Habang may buhay, habang may buhay, sa'yo ibibigay. That's all I know. Yeah. For the rest. But I mean, I love that song.
If ever you'll make it big in the Philippines, are you ready to settle down also here or?
I mean, yeah, of course. I think my parents would gladly my parents love Philippines, so we'd be happy to settle down here.
And then when you were in Singapore, what do you miss the most about
Singapore.
the Philippines?
How about the Philippines? I think.
Or feeling mo parang nandun ka pa rin? Nasa Pilipinas ka pa rin.
You grew up there, right?
I'm sorry.
You grew up.
I grew up in Singapore. Yeah. And I think what I miss when I'm in Singapore is just the food. So just my taho and
Wow.
potato corner and all that.
Oh, potato corn!
Not sponsored, by the way.
Did you try
throwing it out there.
Did you try balat already?
No, I haven't tried balot.
You should try. It's delicious. It's delicious. You should try balot.
Do you have one?
I'll buy later.
He can give you a franchise.
Yeah. Balot corner.
May balutan ka pala.
Is there any event in Singapore that you wish to perform? Like, is there a national concert or event that you wanted to perform there, or even here in the Philippines?
I'm not really sure.
But what was the biggest so far? What was the
Venue.
biggest concert or performance that you did in Singapore?
That I did in Singapore.
Yes, yes.
Prime Minister.
Countdown. I think Countdown.
New Year.
Yeah, New Year.
Chinese
And
New Year.
F1 as well.
F1.
Yeah.
Wow, bongga.
Yeah.
F1.
What did you sing in F1?
I mean, I did like a few sets. So, like, I didn't really do originals, I just did covers. So, like, Five for Fighting, I think Vanessa Carlton. And
Wow.
So, yeah.
And since you were discovered using theatrical songs like from Les Miserables, have you also considered doing theater as well?
I mean, I did a workshop, like a theater workshop. I mean, it was pretty fun. It's a fun learning experience. I mean, if the opportunity comes and I'm comfortable with it, I don't mind at all. I mean, but it's a different rigor and it's a different discipline and everything. So, yeah.
Bagay siya sa Newsies.
Yeah.
Newsies, tama ba? Hindi sa Singapore.
Do you have plans to have a music video for? And
Are you going
do you
to-
have any concept?
Si Albert na
For the
mag-produce.
only thing?
Yeah. Or the only
Yeah, yeah, we have plans and
Wow,
concepts.
si Albert mag-produce.
So, yeah. I kind of
May naisip ka na bang story nung sa
Concept.
Oh, you wanna get Laila for that?
Oh. Oh my God.
Sana marinig ni
Itag natin.
Yeah,
Very concept.
I mean, we kind of want to like ground the story in what I'm saying in the first place. So maybe I'm like at a snowy place, could be. Yeah, so we're figuring out locations and everything. So
Canada, perhaps.
perhaps, but that'll probably defeat the purpose. You know, like,
Australia, Layla.
Why not? Our next question will come from another influencer. He has He has a
Album?
massive following of 2.3 million. Other than Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart.
Ganda ng intro ko.
Bigla na wala.
Sa'yo wala.
Can you please give us a brief info about yourself? About you, Miguel.
I'm sorry.
As 17 years old, you still study in Singapore.
Yeah.
Ay, mali.
What year are you in?
Sorry.
What year are you in?
Oh, I'm year 5 high school. I'm not sure what grade that is yet.
How many more years before you graduate high school?
2 more.
2 more years.
Mga second year na siya.
Yeah. I graduate in 2020, I think. Yeah. I think I'm at a stage of my life where I'm trying to find who I am and my personality as well. And just expanding myself as an artist. Yeah.
How do you describe Miguel in person or at home? Yeah.
I mean, I think what you see is what you get. I'm like kind of like this at home. I mean, I do like fight with my sisters sometimes. I mean, but that's normal. It's like sibling rivalry and all that. I mean, it's pretty fun. Yeah. I think it's fun.
It's more fun.
Yeah. More fun with people you can fight with.
Okay.
Do you have any other interests aside from music?
Aside from music, again, but it's still at like kind of at the department. I love editing videos.
Wow.
So I think the only thing lyric video, I edited that, and I edited like some of my upcoming lyric videos.
Yeah.
So I like editing as well.
So you edit your YouTube video?
They
Yeah,
have,
I do that as well.
You have to teach Byxbuzz.
Oh, yeah.
We have a question from the executive of Star Creatives,
Wilbur.
Madame Wilbur. Go Wilbur.
You already talked about how the Philippine market will receive you. You already talked about your interests. Now, this may be a little bit far-fetched or foreseeing too far. Should you make it here? Before that question, are you aware that there are very famous singers here with their own labels attached to them? Yeah. We have the pop diva, we have the concert queen, we have the pop princess, we have the balladeer. Should you make it here, and we hope you would, no? Is there a particular label you are thinking of to be attached to yourself? I know it's too early to ask that. Are you thinking about that now?
No, I'm not thinking about it now. But I really don't know, so I'm really not sure.
Do you have any idea, Wilbur?
I heard a particular song played an hour ago. Since a lot of our bloggers here are always late.
Oh. I'm not late.
And I think he would do good to collaborate with Sarah Heronim.
Wow.
If I'd be allowed to mention her.
And also Layla.
Or
Layla.
Layla.
Moira. Casey.
No.
Ay.
We are on air, guys.
He's already in a league of her own.
Ay, pala tayo, no?
You know, his voice is ear candy. The type of ear candy. Boy next door. Voice. He could collaborate with these pop princesses that we that are becoming famous now.
Yeah. Alam ko naman ikaw makasa, yung Chua ba yun?
David Chua.
David Chua and Sam.
Some Concepcion.
Oh.
Donnie.
Do you know them?
No.
Sam Concepcion is a famous singer here. David Chua was a starlet, never did.
Oh my God!
Again, we are live.
Oh my God!
Okay.
He reminds me of Donnie Pangilinan.
Donnie nga.
Okay, we
Di
are
ba?
down to our last question.
Sino yun?
But your voice is really good.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, FPJ.
Okay. The music industry
Action
here in the
King.
Philippines is very competitive. We have belters, we have a lot of singer dancers. So what type of music will you be offering, or what other talents that you would also be sharing with the Philippine audience to make them love you here in the Philippines?
I write songs and I write stories, and I think that once I eventually write more, and I hope that they love those songs and stories as well. So yeah, that's what I have to offer.
Miguel, tell us about your experience performing in front of the different prime ministers
Wow.
of Singapore.
Okay, like when I was a young boy, I just sing. I really never cared, who I was performing in front. My mom would be like, "Oh, that's the Minister of Manpower," and then I would be like, "Okay, I have to sing well." So that's just my mindset. And when I was just starting out, just singing to the best of my ability. Yeah. So, but it was amazing that I get to say that I perform in front almost every minister in Singapore. Right? Even the president.
And the president.
Yeah.
President of Singapore.
Who is the writer?
Lee Kuan Yew.
Taray.
What's his reaction when he heard you sing?
It was at his funeral.
Oh.
Yeah, so I performed at his But I mean, yeah,
the family and
I mean, no, they got like a bunch of performers for his funeral, so it was a very beautiful thing, and I think it was how many days was it? It was a few days, right? They held the funeral, so yeah, it was quite meaningful to me that I got to be there.
You seem so cool and calm.
Wow.
Do you still get stage fright?
The funny thing is I never got stage fright from even that performance when at school, like the first school performance I ever did. I didn't get stage fright. In fact, I kind of fed off their energy. So, I think it's kind of like in me. I think, yeah, that's how I look at it. Yeah.
do you know also how to dance while singing?
He wants to dance.
I mean, I kind of know how to dance. I'm not like an amazing dancer, but I can dance. Sort of.
All in all, how many songs
All in all.
you composed already? Since you
Composed and
started?
release.
No, even.
The ones
I mean,
you
I
released.
write tons of songs and just throw them out at the back. Just I feel like it's a learning process as well for me. So roughly 50.
Wow.
50 songs, and only like 4 currently that I'm working on, like trying to perfect.
Is it all love song or what's the genre of that song?
I mean, I write about a bunch of things. I think the song I released, "Ship in a Mason Jar," it's sort of a love song, but it's actually about depression. So I write about various emotions as well, and various events that I observe. Yeah.
Any dream collaborations for the international artists aside from
Dream collaborations. I think I always wanted to work with. I think if I ever had the chance, would be Ed Sheeran
Wow.
or Ryan Tedder from One Republic. I think they're just amazing songwriters and musicians in their own right.
You want to try acting also if given a chance?
Yeah,
You're in the
I
Philippines.
really don't mind. I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with it, I don't mind. In fact, I'll be psyched about it.
Do you watch local teleseries? Local dramas?
I used to. I don't know the current ones now.
Mm.
What was the one we used to watch? It was they were like twins, right, or something, or sisters.
Twins?
Double cara.
Yeah, that one.
Mara
That was like
Clara.
a long time ago.
Matagal na pala.
Kathryn!
That was the last
Kathryn!
one I watched. Yeah.
So, but have you met Kathryn Bernardo?
No.
Pasok mo lang.
Any other genres that you want to try out?
To explore.
Currently, like I'm exploring a lot of genres like by myself. Like I've gotten to learn how to produce my own music as well. So I'm really trying out this like EDM vibe thing, like future bass.
Oh, yes.
So I really like those type of stuff and tropical house.
Mm.
You will give one song for Berlina. The one that you composed. What I-push na natin.
Miguel
I
Layla.
have a song I'm writing right now.
Mig-
It's called
Migla?
16.
Ah?
Oh.
60?
16?
1-6.
Ah.
What
So,
is it all about?
parang kanta ni
I
Vilma.
can't tell you.
Why is it? Why
In the next press ko na.
Yeah, it's called 16.
Okay.
Okay.
You wanna invite na lang some of your
Paano ko you wanna invite
Filipino
Layla?
fans
to promote your
listen to
single.
your music and then
To buy your single.
Yeah, I want to thank all my fans, first of all, who've been supporting me all these years. And you know, I'm coming up with like some stuff as well for them, and I hope they like it in the future.
Wow.
Thank you so much for supporting me, and those in the future want to support me. Thank you so much as well.
your message to Lyle.
Oh my God!
We're live, Alan.
Publicist talaga, oh.
Hello to Mr. Ogie Alcaz. Miguel's The Only Thing is now available for download via Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon. For
For
updates, follow ABS-CBN
Taray.
PR on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or visit www.abscbnpr.com. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you
your
so much, guys.
soul to all